I'm so freaking excited to be here. I'm a little nervous too, so I'm nervous, excited, whatever. So excited! Anywho's, my name is Mika, if I didn't say that already. I am a light worker. I do tarot readings, I do dream analysis, and I also do numbers. That's the reason why I'm here. I've been pushed by the universe. Have you ever been pushed by the universe? No, have you ever been pushed by the universe? So pretty much I've been pushed by the universe here. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. I've been working with numbers since 2015. I've come into my spiritual awakening. I've met several counterparts, twin flames, the whole damn shebang. And throughout my journey, I've resonated with certain numbers, especially number 7, because that's my life path number. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit before I get too much into this video. Originally, when I started connecting with numbers, I just thought it was a secret language between me and God. And I thought that I was kind of getting, insight, like I said, secretly through God. So I would see like number 7, which is also my life path number. Randomly, like say for instance, I was going for a new position or a new job, whatever the case may be. That's mainly when I would see this number pop up, number 7 pop up. So I would think that, this number is just like, oh, God telling me like this is the path you're supposed to be on. Since it's in my life path number, I figured like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then as years went on, the numbers started changing. I started seeing more numbers and it was kind of like, what the hell, right? And then you go online and, you see a lot of meanings, interpretations and things like that. And some of them are very vague. Some of them it's like repetitive messages throughout all the numbers. Like, I mean, like 111, 222, like the same message. And I'm just like, me being the 7, right? The seeker of the truth and the unknown, I had to find more. Right? So push forward. I met my twin flame. It's another video. And it ignited certain things in me. And throughout our journey, I've kind of come into who I'm supposed to be, especially with these numbers. And I've been working on these numbers since 2015. I originally started doing dream analysis, and through dream analysis, I've started seeing the correlation and the patterns of the numbers. Matter of fact, I would do dreams, and I would separate the meanings of the dreams and the symbols, and then I would compare it to whatever numbers that was in the dream, whether it be number of objects in the dreams, because in the dreams I will count that too. Everything has a meaning to me, so you know what I mean. So when I would separate the meanings of the symbols and the meanings of the numbers, I can pretty much get the same meaning of the dream just based off of the numbers. So that made me look more into it. I'm just like, well, what the hell do these numbers really mean? Because my angels being with me, that I know, right? That's a lot of time when you go online and you find those meanings, you're like, okay, but I just felt like there was something more to it. And because I was doing dream analysis, that was like my first kind of like step into my spirituality, step into my gifts and things like that. And, me doing dream analysis, me seeing the correlation made me want to look more into the numbers and try to figure out what those meant. Because in my head, those meant like for certain people who weren't seeing dreams, who weren't having dreams, they were seeing these numbers. And like I said, from doing dreams, they were correlating, the meanings were correlated. It was almost like the soul was self-reflecting through the dreams and through the numbers, right? It was repeating messages from the numbers and the dreams. So that kind of pushed me on my journey is find out what the hell these numbers actually meant. So for the past few years, I've been working on what these numbers mean for me. I build it on certain foundations that's already out there as far as like the numerology goes. But I've come into a different understanding of these numbers, how I add the numbers, how I see them. They're just a little bit different than what I've seen online. And based off of the people that I've connected with, throughout the years, just random people, whether it be my friends, family, or just strangers, I've gotten good feedback. And I felt the push to come on here to give you guys some clarity to maybe see if it can help you guys like it helped me. These are my babies right here. These numbers, this whole system of how I do my numbers, how I see it, how I add it, what they might mean for you. Like, this is something that's very precious to me. It's very sacred to me, and I've kind of been just sitting on it, trying to perfect it and things like that. And so I'm here now. Like I said, I've been pushed. Hell, we've all been pushed to do something now, aren't we? Because we're all at home now with this stuff that's going on. But, to continue shedding love and light, and continue for me to push forward on my journey and what I'm supposed to be doing here on this world as a light worker, I wanted to give you guys some clarity, some insight from what I've experienced and from what I've helped other people experience and understand through these numbers. So I'm going to quickly go through these numbers. Like I told you, I don't want to make it too long, but I'm going to put a link to my Instagram page because these numbers that I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to give you a full description of it. I'm probably going to give you a brief description. I'll probably do a more full description in the description box. And I'll also send a link to my Instagram because it's been on my Instagram since last year. I think you guys should go and check it out. I think they will be very helpful for you in your journey. And I think that it's time for us to start getting real answers, right, in our journey as far as where we need to be, what we need to be doing, you know what I mean? As far as us understanding our feelings, moving forward, and all of these things, I just feel like there's like a lot of misconception about what these numbers may mean for you. So if these numbers resonate with you and they're helpful for you, amazing. I'll leave my email where you can contact me if you want to have a consultation with me. Really expensive. If you're seeing any other numbers besides the numbers that I'm going to discuss with you here, I'm going to do 111 through 1212 because those are the common numbers. Those are something that everybody's experiencing. I'm experiencing them all the goddamn time, and I sit here and talk to them. I'm like, okay, like I know what I need to do, right? And I've seen them a lot of times in my journey. That's why I've kind of been stagnant because I had a lot of self-work to do myself before I can get on here and try to attempt to help you all. So, with that being said, before we get into the numbers, I just want to say these numbers, I feel, are here to help us grow, help us self-reflect, right? Help redirect us when need be, right? And it's to help us get us to understand our gut feeling, our intuition, and things like that, right? Because a lot of times we don't follow our goddamn gut, and a lot of times we pray, we ask for signs, and all of these things. And a lot of times these are the signs and things that we get, but we don't know how to interpret them or understand them. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be that bridge. If I can be, if the numbers do resonate with you, I'm here to be that bridge to give you some kind of clarity so we can evolve together, because this is a journey for all of us. I'm seeing these numbers all the time. Like, they're annoying. Like, 555. 555 is very personal to me because, we'll get into the numbers, but I've seen that number's a number of change, and I know that I had to make a lot of changes before I got onto here. So, so what I will say when you are seeing these numbers, I say take a step back, listen to yourself and to your gut. Think about what's going on in your life, what's causing friction, what's not working, you know what I mean? Whether it be a person, place, or thing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times these numbers are to stepping in to try to help us gain some kind of flow in our lives. That's what it's about. It's to help make whatever is resistant or not supposed to be, or whatever preconceived notion that we had about the situation, supposed to give us some kind of clarity, a different perspective, or help push us forward, redirect us, or stop us if need be, right? Because I've done these numbers where it was a warning to people. You know what I mean? Like, these numbers have great significance. So these numbers 111 to 1212 are pretty general. I know a lot of people are seeing like birth dates, different numbers, whether it be your mother's birthday, your father's birthday, your friend's birthday. Those are very significant as well, and those have a very personal message for you, right? At this stage in your life, right? So, like I said, be mindful of what you're thinking about when you're seeing these numbers. Be mindful of what you're doing, the environment that you're in. A lot of times these numbers are here to help you grow and evolve. Point blank, period. Your dreams as well. Whether they're giving you a leg up or something that's happening around you, within you, or whatever, it's to help you grow and evolve. A lot of things out here helping us to grow and evolve. astrology, a lot of shit, right? But these numbers that you're getting, I'm not sending it to you. This is your higher self. This is you. This is God. And this is your connection with Source. That's why you're receiving it, right? And it's to help you, and it's to benefit you to create the flow in your life, right? So enough chatting. Sorry, I'm already 10 minutes in. Okay. So I'll do this really quick. I'll run through the numbers 111 through 112, and then I'll do a description on the video, in the video somewhere, and then I'll send you guys a link to my Instagram page if you want to go look at that. And if you guys want to continue following me and things like that, I'm still in the works. I'm still working on what exactly is I want to put out there for you guys, but I'm always going to be doing the numbers. Like I said, I'm a life coach. I do life coaching sessions. I do intuitive sessions. I do dream analysis. So I'll put all my information in the description box below. So let's begin. So 111. So like I said, be mindful about what you're thinking about, what's happening around you when you're seeing these numbers, right? So 111. So 111, say for instance, I'm going to give you examples of why you will see these numbers, and I'm going to tell you what these mean, right? So 111 is about expanding into the new. It's about moving forward with your goals. So let's say for instance, you were thinking about traveling, thinking about moving forward with a business, thinking about just expanding or expressing yourself. This number 111 is like, okay, we ready to expand? Let's go. So whatever that was, whatever you were thinking about, right? Whatever new beginning you wanted to expand on, that's why the 111 would pop up for you, right? So you have 222. I have a paper here. So, I have a Pisces Mercury. So I would just be all over the place if I don't have no kind of, So, so 222, right? 222, obviously everybody knows that 2 is about making choices, right? Whether it's making choices in regards to personal relationships or things that's going on in your life. Regardless of the fact, it's about making a choice to create some balance in your personal life or your personal relationship. So say, for instance, you're working too much, right? You have kids at home, and you've been thinking like, I'm not spending enough time at home, home is not in order, my personal relationships, I don't have enough time to give towards those because I'm working too much, right? So if you would see 222, it's about making some kind of choices, right, to create this balance into your personal life, right? So when you see the 6, that's more so personal lives, balance, harmony, and things like that. But because of the 2 is there, it's about you needing to make a choice to bring this balance into your life, right? So whether it's relationships, partnerships, whatever the case may be, it's about you making a choice to bring that balance in, right? And for 333, so 333 for me speaks about a stage of letting go and expanding, right? So it speaks about a stage where you're at the end of something, or maybe something is not working out, or something is stagnant, but you have to let go something to expand on something. So it's almost like you're working on a business, right, that hasn't got you any results, hasn't pushed you forward, and you're like, should I stop this? Should I stop it? Should I start the other business? Right? So you will probably see 333 here, because at this point you're thinking about, okay, it's an ending stage, right? And I'm trying to expand and move forward, right? So 333 lets you know that it's time to walk away from things that no longer serves you and step into self-expression, stepping to expanding, and stepping towards moving forward, right? But it's about letting go first to expand. Let go to expand, right? I'm sweating, sorry. And 444. Somebody need to tag Jay-Z, because this was the number on his album, right? So 444 is about structure, responsibilities, and getting grounded, right? So this number will pop up when you need to get things in order. Pretty much. It's like the mommy. It's like, hello, did you make your bed today? Did you do this today? Did you pay your bills? This number is telling you to get so focused, because you don't know what's coming in. You don't know why you have to be focused, but it's about creating foundations and creating structure and being responsible, right? Because 9 times out of 10 is preparing you for something. You could take a loss at a job, right? Or this number can be telling you to be responsible to move forward with your goals, right? If you want whatever you want to expand on, whatever you want to move forward on, or whatever you did move forward on, now it's time to be responsible about it. Now it's time to be structured and be responsible and make sure that everything is in place so we'll have solid foundations, right? So 555, that's change, right? And it's also known about inner conflict and outer conflict, right? So whether we're having inner conflict with ourselves with something, whether it be things that no longer serve us, whether it be a person, place, or thing, a lot of times, like, say for instance, this number is connected to addictions, impulsive behaviors, certain things that affect you in a negative way, impulsive behaviors, your attitudes, certain things that you need to heal, right? It's about recovering from those situations and letting go of the situation that no longer serves you. So it's about changing whatever the circumstance is, right? Recovering from it, healing from it, and stepping into the new. 5 is all about change. So that, like I said, that 5 number is very personal to me because there's a lot of changes I had to make to move forward. But more so, that's about 555. It's about making changes, right, to create some kind of balance into your life, right? So whether you're letting go of something that no longer serves you, whether it be a relationship, job, whatever the case may be, it's something in your life that's causing you stagnation, right? That's causing you inner conflict, outer conflict. It's about letting it go or changing your perspective on the situation, right? So 666, right? So 666 speaks about a stage or a person, place, or thing that can be blocking you in regards to you obtaining this balance in your personal life and personal relationships, right? So it's about you being at an end of a stage for something, right? So almost like 5, you realize, okay, there was a change that needs to be made. 6 is saying like, okay, like, let's make the change to bring this balance into fruition. So whatever it is in your personal life or your personal relationship that's blocking you, or whatever direction that you were going, it's about you changing your perspective, you letting go of things that no longer serve you, you redirecting yourself so you can bring this balance into fruition, right? In your personal lives and your home lives, right? So 666, people might see that as a devil number. I don't see it as a devil number. I just see it as energies that's not necessarily working with you. So we can say a devil number, but it just means that energies that you're involved in that doesn't necessarily best serve you. So it's almost like a redirection. It's almost like, okay, that route is not working for us. Let's let it go. Or let's change of course, right? So that's what the 666 means. And for 777, I love 777. That's my number, right? 777. Well, actually, just 7 is like a yes for me. Anytime I see 7, I know, like, I know I'm getting a job. I know a lot of stuff when I see certain numbers pop up, okay? So 777 is the number of contemplation, right? You sitting on the fence about something. You thinking about something. You contemplating something. You seeking the truth on something, because this is also what the 7 is, right? The seeker of the truth. So it's about you going with your gut on whatever the situation is. So whatever situation that you were like, I don't know what I should do, it's about you going with your inner voice regardless to what anybody says. I've seen this number plenty of times when, actually, I've seen it in part of my journey when someone was trying to tell me what I was doing was wrong. And I saw, and I a little boy in back of me was like, 7777777. I was like, oh shit, that's it. It's for me. Fuck him. I'm sorry. Can I curse? Anyways, that number is about going with your inner voice regardless to what anybody says. It's going with your inner gut feeling, right? That's your inner knowing, right? That's what the 777 is, right? It's going with your truth, stepping into your truth, stepping into your power. Okay, and the 888 is a money card for me. Money card. I'm sorry. I do readings as well. And I have readings and I have cards with numbers on it as well. So, back and forth. But the 888 is about work for me. Work, business, and finance, right? So the 8 is basically making you pay attention to your work and business and finance matters. So this number is about becoming a boss, right? It's about stepping into your power. It's about being responsible. It's about being disciplined. It's about being committed. It's about being devoted. So if you are at a job and you were slacking, right? This job is telling you like, hello, let's get it together. Let's get this going, right? Or for a situation where you were out of work or you were lacking work or whatever, the AAA is like, hello, let's get a job. Let's hello. Right? So the 8 is more so focused on you being practical, you being business minded, basically you being about your money. You making sure things happen as far as your business and work and finance goes, right? And then you have 9. 999. 999 is them about contemplation, but it's about us contemplating something that we know we need to leave. Because 9s are like the ending stage, right? It's like at a stage where you're letting go of things that no longer serve you, right? And I've seen this number plenty of times while I was dating, ironically. That's why I said I had to go through my own things. Anyways, don't judge me. Anywho, so 999 is about you walking away from something that no longer serves you. It's a point blank period. You definitely, it's been a situation you've definitely been contemplating. Usually people will see 999. It's a situation that's been on your mind. It's been heavy, right? It's not like something that you don't know that you're going through. So now you can put it together. But usually in a situation where you need to walk away from something. And you know you need to walk away from something. And it's usually like the extra push. Like, let's go. Let's go. I've had this many times in relationships. We're not together, but I've had this and it's gotten annoying too. It's like, okay, though that's what it means. Okay, right? So 999 is about letting go of things that no longer serve you. It's about not thinking about it anymore. You know what the hell you need to do and letting it go. Person, place, or thing, right? And then we have the 1010, right? That means things are coming full circle. So that's right after the 9. It's like, all right, we took out the trash. It's done. Let's step into new energy, right? Wrapped it up. We're stepping into new energy. So usually if you're seeing a 10, I'm always relating back to relationships. Let's say, for instance, you left your job, right? Or you left a relationship, whatever. That lets you know that that's it. You release that burden, right? You release all the things that will attach to that, and it's time for you to move on, right? Because after the 10 is the 1, right? New beginnings, right? So it's like you're dropping shit and you're stepping into 1s. So if you're seeing 10s, right, that means you're at the end of the stage. That means you're closing up a cycle. That means it's over with. And don't let you see 10s and you're in a situation where you're resistant. Where you're resistant, that's where you know that 10 steps in, right? Sometimes when we see these numbers, they're very hard to like, well, especially when you come into the knowing and the actual meaning of them, it's very hard to like, it's like, oh shit, like, it almost puts you in a sense of shock because it's like, oh my God, like, I know I have to do, but it's like these numbers are coming in to kind of reiterate what I have to do. It's like, leave me alone. So anyways, so I'm going to get into these last 2. So we're doing 111 into 1212. So I'm going to 1111, which is a very common number, right? And 1111 is known as like the angel numbers or what have you. And it can be. Just for me, those meanings haven't resonated for me, right? So, but 1111 is very special for me. 1111 because the symbology of the number, like if you take a piece of paper and you write 11 on it, and then 1111 and you fold it and you open it, it almost looks like 2 11s are looking at each other. So I feel like this number 1111 is like a moment of a reflection for us, right? So it's that we're at a stage where we're self-reflecting, right? It's almost like you're looking into the mirror about whatever stage you're in or whatever stage you're trying to go into. And if you look at the ones, and like I said, they're facing, it's almost like you're walking from one doorway into the next doorway, if you look at it, right? So it's like you're leaving illusions, you're leaving old stagnant things that no longer serve you, leaving old foundations, right? And you're walking into the new. because ones are all about new, right? But it's about a time for us to be honest with ourselves, figure out exactly what we want, and walk through those doors. So a lot of times, if you have like epiphanies, you're thinking about starting something, a lot of times you'll see the 111. But like I said, be very mindful about what you're thinking about when you see these numbers. Right? So a lot of times when I used to have thoughts, whatever, of starting, whatever, I make dream catchers, right? So at one point I was thinking about starting dream catchers, I was procrastinating at that point, and I was seeing a lot of 1111 and I just knew that was a push for me to like get shit started. It's like, hello, let's go. Let's get it going, right? So the 1111 is an opportunity for you to examine yourself, right? Examine your views, examine your looks, and step through new doors, or step out of old illusions, right? Based off new perspectives and things like that, right? So that's what that 1111 is, right? So 1212, right? This is the last one, right? So 1212 is about cycles. It could be a situation where we've been going over in our head, or a situation that we've been constantly going in, right? That's not necessarily getting us anywhere, right? It's about making a choice to expand out the cycle. So let's say, for instance, you had a business and things weren't going right, and something you kept doing over and over and over again, and it's not goddamn working, right? You will see 1212. This number was to tell you, like, okay, whatever we've been doing, we kept doing it, it's not working. We need to make a choice to expand and to move on to something new, right? Because this cycle, that 12, it's not working, right? So what are we doing? What are we doing? We have to create this balance, right? So let's end this. Let's make a choice and let's move on and expand into something else, right? So in all, these numbers are here to guide us, here to redirect us, here to give us some kind of clarity, here to give us a heads up. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of these numbers when I was in relationships. So we're getting heads up about these in regards to these numbers, in regards to where you're moving in life. It's just so much good insight when you get in tune with these numbers. And I really hope that these numbers, the way I've explained it to you, resonate. Like I said, I'm going to put a description in the box of all the numbers 1 to 12. And I'm also going to put a link to my Instagram page where I already had these numbers up since last year. But I just believe that there's so much information out there in regards to these numbers. It's just like people probably just stop looking them up. But I'm here to tell you that there's new information on these numbers. And if you need to connect with me in any kind of way, whether it be for life coaching session, whether you need your dream analyzed, or you're seeing these numbers, whatever the case may be, you want this damn chat, okay? Hit me up. I'm going to leave my email on the description box below. And yes, I look forward to being back on here. I don't know what the hell my next video is going to be about. I don't know. You guys can give some suggestions. Thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. This is my first video. I don't even know how this goes. Please share. I'm trying to get as much insight out there, as much clarity to you guys, especially since we all goddamn home. We might as well, start going within and evolving ourselves and start growing, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what God wants most of us to do anyway, right? So, like I said, if you want to connect with me, I'll leave my email on the bottom. I'll leave my description to my Instagram page. Please follow my Instagram page. It's not really too much up and running now, but when I will be on there, I will be doing readings. I'll be doing number analysis. I'll even be doing Talk to Me Tuesdays, where you can kind of chime in, ask me a question, I'll pull a card for you, whatever the case may be. But I'm here to help you grow. Like, that's my purpose. That's my passion. Money's not important to me. I want to help you be the best version of you that you can be, right? Because I know the fight that it takes for you to become your best version of you when there's so many things around you that's keeping you from that, right? And especially yourself, right? And I want to help you conquer yourself and your fears, right? Through your journey, right? So, like I said, numbers, I'm your girl. Intuitive life coaching sessions, I'm your girl. Dream analysis, I'm your girl. And I thank you all guys for taking the opportunity or taking the time out to sit with me and listen to my rambling. Hope it wasn't too much. Yes, this is long overdue, so I'm so excited. So thank you to everyone who sat and joined me. Thank you for all the new people. Thank you if you're sharing the video. Thank you for all your feedback. Thank you for everything. And I just really hope that these numbers resonate with you. Love and light. See you next time.